Give me some perspective on the tournament, Teddy.
Right there? Okay, yeah, I think the guys did a phenomenal job. I think they were well prepared. Coach E and Coach Hart definitely put in a lot of work to get the guys mentally prepared for the tournament. One of the things I saw the guys do really well was execute on defense. Man, they were making plays. We pulled a couple of double plays. Guys were hitting the ball as usual. But I was more impressed with their defensive effort. There wasn't a lot of, play time. Guys were there seriously. They got there seriously. Their minds were focused on winning. And I'm just proud of each one of these guys. I mean, I think they've grown tremendously. And you could definitely see that they got a lot of fight in them. They don't like losing, and they go out there and challenge our competitors, which is a good thing in a young kid. So for the 10, 11, and 12-year-old teams, I was extremely impressed with their performance over the weekend. They definitely played Rockstar Baseball. And one of the things that the director of the tournament said, and also one of the coaches of the other team, as we were walking off, they said, "You guys are a class act." Not only did we play baseball well, but we had great sportsmanship, and we respected the game of baseball. So big ups to the Rockstar family, and I know we're going to be having successful tournaments in the future. All right.
Thank you. Yeah, give me a little perspective on this past weekend's tournament.
On the tournament. Well, it was actually pretty good. I kind of expected what we got, but to walk away with all the hardware, those people up there wasn't happy. I'm about to tell you that right now. You know what I mean? As it got on, we beat a team. Parents says, "Man, we want to play y'all again." I said, "You know what? I'd love to play you again." And when they played us again, it was worse than the first time. But you know what? Program's working well. I was happy to see our alumni come back and help the kids on the bases, and they helped a lot of kids out. That I liked, but I wanted to see 11 12s play. I did want to see that. Isaiah told me when we got home, he said he thought the 11s would have beat the 12s, which I said, well, it would have been a good game, but I can understand why Coach E did what he did. Actually was, as you think about it, that was pretty classy.
Very classy.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're just going to take the first place and second place trophy right now. And thank you very much, Santa Barbara. We'll come back and see you again. So that was beautiful. That was really nice, so it was a good trip. I'm tired right now, boy, but it was a good trip.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, perspective on the tournament out there, Hugh. What'd you think about it?
The boys played it exceptionally well. All the teams played very well, especially like the 12s bounced back from a rough start and made it all the way, and the 11s and the 10s were pretty good. I think honestly the 10s overmatched most of the teams there, but they actually at least used it and stepped up to it, and their bats were alive. I mean, they hit every pitcher pretty hard, up and down, which I've never seen our team where every player's got a solid real hit. So it was good. It was a good weekend. Awesome. On to the next one.
Thank you. Tell me what you thought, Dad. Come on.
The tournament was wonderful. The kids showed up and played hard. Nobody gave up. All the kids were showing their defensive skills, their offensive skills, and that comes from the hard work that Coach E puts in the kids and pushes them, motivates them, and everybody's trying to get better and to keep competing against each other, and that's a wonderful thing. Everybody showed up and played.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
So what you now?
I'm trying to play catch up.
Catch up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some perspective on the tournament, what you thought about it, and how everything was.
Oh yeah, it was a good weekend for the boys. They went out there and handled their business. We kind of came out a little slow, but all in all, I think it was a good tournament and a good location, and being able to see everybody play, without having to be scattered all over town. It was a great weekend. The boys had a good time, and we took home their hardware.
So, appreciate you, Steve.
Most definitely, baby, most definitely.
How'd you feel about the tournament this weekend?
Well, the kids played extremely well. Awesome. The 11s are good. I mean, I heard one parent on the opposing team said that was the best defensive team they saw during the whole tournament. They are. Awesome. the 12s, I'm happy that they sort of got together and came back and basically won the tournament for themselves there, you know. But Rockstars did well. You know,
Thank you very much. You know I'm gonna stick this camera in your face, man. Y'all had a glorious weekend. You gotta tell me something about it. What'd you feel about these boys this weekend, Coach?
I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
They put in the work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Awesome practices leading up to the tournament, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They burned me out, but it's all worth it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Way to go, Coach. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
What up, Matt?
What up? You know I had to get you coming out before you hit the field.
Oh, no problem. Today's will be low key.
You coming off a RBI Championship win.
Yep.
And then this past weekend tournament, man. Tell me and give me a little perspective on all of this winning that you're doing.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start with RBI. You know, we're the defending RBI World Champions. A lot of pressure with that. You know, the Dodgers have taken over this year, and which is great because, you know, like all the other Major League Baseball cities, it's nice to have your hometown team behind you. But the guys went out and did their thing. You know, we were undefeated, played against a very tough Hawaii team, a big-time pitcher who we beat earlier in the week, and then we came back, and he was really shoving it at Dodger Stadium. And but our guys got behind early, but we kept grinding out our at-bats. Had a couple key plays defensively, and then our guy Nolan Martinez, Culver City High School's a San Diego State commit, just shoved it the rest of the way. 3-hitter, 9 strikeouts, did an outstanding job. So looking forward to going back to Texas in a couple weeks. Ready for the DR. Already found out there in our bracket, so you know, always looking for that challenge.
Yes, sir.
Santa Barbara, you know, first time up there, you know, wanted to get out of the heat a little bit. It was a great venue to play ball. You know, we had a little bit of a change up when they eliminated the 11U division, so I had to push our 11U team to the 12U division. You know, and like I told them, you know, via email, it's a challenge, but it wasn't one that I think we could, you know, not overcome. You know, the kids are strong and competitive, and even one of our better players wasn't there, but you know, they played outstanding on defense, which was the big, you know, the big leap for that team. That, you know, they struggled a little bit, you know, defensively throughout the season. A lot of it was just, you know, the practice time and getting their techniques down and solidifying the outfield and just making plays. And, you know, they just made plays throughout the entire weekend. And the pitchers threw strikes. And you know, you throw strikes, you play defense, you're always going to have a chance to win, no matter who you're playing. So, you know, we got great pitcher performances from Vance, from Paco. In the semifinal game, Malcolm just shoved it, had a great outing. And in the third game, we had Samad Ali. We lost 4-0, but it was a quality game. He gave us 6 innings, which, you know, in a tournament, that's critical because, you know, we didn't have to burn any pitching, and he was floating that knuckleball up there, had him off balance, had 1 bad inning, which got us behind the 8-ball a little bit, but they busted out, and we got to the championship game to meet up with our 12U team, who, you know, for lack of a better word, didn't come to play on Saturday, but that's what happens a lot of times when you have a lot of confidence. You know what you can do, and they just came out and just boat raced the teams on Sunday. You know, they were banging the ball all over the place and playing very physical, very fast, and that team can do that. So, you know, we ended up with both teams in the championship, and I couldn't pit the guys against each other, so we just said we'll just call it co-champs, and everybody gets the first place medals, and we just roll from there. So, but it was a great weekend. Of course, our 10U team, you know, they did their thing, and you know, I only coached one of their games, but they were, you know, I could hear them from 3 fields over. You know, they just played the game the right way, and I'm very proud of them as well. So great showing, you know, great support by the parents. Everybody's probably broke by now, but hopefully it was all worth it.
Where we go from here, Coach?
Well, you know, the main thing is, you know, we finish up our season on September 1st. As per the tradition, it's really important, you know, for me that the kids get integrated back into school. Some are starting new grades, some are going to different schools.
everyone's eager, wants to keep playing and participate, but at the same time, sometimes you got to take a step back and get your head right and refocus on the things that are really important, which are your academics. And we as the adults have to kind of just make us, even though we all want to keep playing, just take that step back, get integrated back into school. So this last month, I really want to end on a positive note with them feeling really good about the season, feeling really good about their training, and what they need to do. And then we'll do probably settle in and do, I don't know if we're going to do a formal fall ball program, but we're going to do some training session. I think I might switch it up a little bit as opposed to playing games so much. I may do something a little bit different, more just individualized skill technique, maybe just do something especially with the guys who would be pitchers long term. I'm just thinking about that right now, so
For sure.
we're going to figure it out.
Appreciate everything.
You got it. You got it. Rock Nation.